That comes on.
Yep.
What do you say?
Time to take over. He said, "What we gonna do today, Brian?"
Take over the world.
Take over the world.
Same thing. That's Esau's whole agenda, man.
It's a video right there. Hey, they have more than heart could wish.
Come, man, they have more than heart can wish, man. Just like the brothers of How going into, man. We talking about those elite bankers, man. What you gonna do with trillions of dollars, man? What can you do with that?
You can't do that. You can't spend $1 trillion in a lifetime.
They don't even, trillions of dollars, man. They 700, 800 trillion. They don't even think about money no more, man. They trillion, man. You got to understand, trillion. How many billion?
1,000 billion.
1,000 billion, man. So they have more than heart could wish, man. Than the mind could wish, man. I ain't know what trillion was till a few years ago, man. Really, till I came in the truth and they found out the Rothschild work. I thought there was some fake shit they see on the cartoon when mom would say tree.
And we still don't know what a tree is. Really, we add this shit up, but we can't.
Yeah. We don't really know in fruition. We don't know how to look in fruition, man. We don't know how to look in our face.
So if this man has, let's say $700 trillion, right? Like, literally, we can paint a picture that's per se, perception-wise, 1 billion times 1,000, and you do that shit over 700 sometimes. Yeah. My mind can't fathom that shit, man.
Right. Try to fathom $1 million. Look at Floyd Mayweather when he counted $1 million was there on a suitcase in the airplane.
Right.
Now multiply that little measly $1 million you saw, multiply that million times 1,000. That's $1 billion.
But you know what, bro? And to be real with you, they don't even fuck with money, man. They deal with the gold and the silver and the shekels. They deal with the real currency, man. You got Ray J dumbass riding around in California with $650,000 in his car. You know what I'm saying? He got from some cat from Saudi Arabia or some shit, man. Yeah. Then you got Esau chilling down in his own country, running the world, man, from his goddamn living room.
America is the elite's monopoly game, and in the monopoly game, you had to fake money. So and they had the system. You had to go to jail, you had to get out of jail, and you could buy a home. That America is the elite's monopoly game. They don't deal with it. That's their game.
Yeah.
They, like you said, they actually deal with real resources, man.
And we're gonna have to get a monopoly game, man. We're gonna have to get that motherfucker player since we old and know that. We're gonna study.
Oh, I'm gonna let you grab the scripture.
I got two more, and this through. Hey, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
There you go.
So going into the oppression, they make it seem like we wicked, They try to make it seem like we wicked, man.
Hey, somebody look that word up oppression real quick. My phone and went out.
Hey, well, they work hard like I did. They can come
like
up
we
together.
like we were born on fair ground, man. They know what it is, man. Especially them older Edomites, man. Right. They speak wickedly like, oh, y'all ain't got over that shit, or my people were slaves too. All type of shit, man.
Get every definition.
Hey, this is oppression. In Psalms 37.
Psalm 73.
Slocky, Psalm 73. What was the verse? Y'all remember? 8. This is Strong's H 6233, and this is the Hebrew word for I-shakwa. And it means oppression, extortion,
man.
Injury.
When they take taxes from you, man, that's extortion, man. So that's oppression, man. So you gotta understand what oppression is, man. You gotta get the definition of oppression, man. Oppression ain't I'm over you whipping you with a whip and this and that. No, it's all type of ways to oppress you, man. And that's what Esau realized. That's why he took the chains off and like, we can make way more if we make their ass think they free. You know what I'm saying? And give them a little money, but everything they getting coming right back to us, cause we run the whole system, man. So you got it.
And another definition just to back you up, it states gained by extortion.
Right.
Now, I know you want me to look that up, so I'm gonna do it. Extortion, the practice of attaining something, especially money, through force or threats.
There you go, man. That's taxes, man. Come on, go with it.
If you don't pay your taxes, you know what's gonna happen, right, man? That's like you say, going to the threat.
Yeah, so I can't get my income tax if I don't have health care and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is just, they'll take your fucking income tax. Yeah. If you don't fucking have fucking insurance, you know they'll take your income tax, man.
I got a real quick precept for you too. Proverbs 22:7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
There you go, man. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender, man. So we slaves, man. That's the scripture to prove it right there, man. They gotta set up to it. You want to get a house, a car, you gotta get a loan from the bank automatically, man. You got to go through the bank, man. You know, you still got to go through the bank, man. So there you go, man. That proves we slaves right there, man.
That's right.
You know.
Well,
get every definition out in that oppression. That's it on there. That's it on this out.
Yeah, come.
Hey, Asha, you wanna go bring yours out right quick?
Oh yeah, this Proverbs 3:31. It say, "Envy thou not the oppressor." And
right. So the scripture telling us don't envy the oppressor, man. Why? Because he gonna come to a downfall, man. You know, he coming to his end, man. But going back to Psalm 73 with Asaph, just like it said, he was a man of the Lord, but he had started to envy the wicked for a minute, man. You know, because of his great riches, man. Then he said his feet was almost gone. But then he remembered the word of the Most High. He had to snap back out of it, man. Which you'll get like that in this society, man.
And in this flesh too, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying, in this flesh, man. If Asaph done it, you think we won't get it, but then he came right back with scriptures out there to let you know. He had to think on the word of the Lord, and then he went back. How he say his feet was almost gone, man. Yeah. It was like he had almost fell for that shit, man. You know?
Yeah. Hey, your definitions are injury.
Nah, go. That's it on there. Finish.
And choose none of his ways.
Right, see, and choose none of his ways, man. Going back to what the brother was saying, that's what our people will do, man. They'll see Esau balling, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's the sellout of our people, man. They'll start envying him, and then they'll start to do whatever Esau did to get the money, man. You know? They'll do whatever, man. Whatever Esau come with them, well, you got to do. You know what I had to do to get up here. See, that's what Esau's whole thing is, man. They already know the wickedness they done committed to get to where they at. So they whole thing is to want to bring as much Jake as they can to their side, man. You know, they want to make the Lord look down upon Jake as much as they can, man. Even if it ain't in their mind to do it, it's in their spirit like that because they Esau, man. That's their spirit, man. They lost their blessing, and their whole thing is to try to get the blessing back, man.
Hey, I got back here. It was kind of like that scene on Minister Society with MCA, and when they was breaking down who he was in the movie, they say he had been putting in dirt for so long. He like to see other people do it, man.
Yeah.
You know. And then that's why you got a lot of Jakes who be Masons, man. You know, join those fraternities and stuff, man, because they want to get in their society, man, with those privileges, man. You know.
Yeah, and a lot of Jakes just be ignorant to the scriptures. Right. They just don't know. Right. And they go out what they see and thinking it's the way when they really ain't close to the way, you know.
But that's what we set up for.
Right.
Let our people know. So if you got some so-called Negro, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, you didn't know. Now you know. Now you don't got no cloak for your sins, man. Right.
That's why they ain't want us to read and shit though. That was one of the problems. That, you get killed for just having the Bible. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Get that bring out the how long we in?
It's 48 now.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Get that. Finish them definition with oppression and we
injury, fraud, distress.
Right.
Unjust gain.
Unjust gain, man. Going back to Sirach, 10 and 8. The kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. By unjust gain, and then it go into injury. So by oppression, man. See, all this is oppression, man. Unjust gain. How did the white man get America, man? By unjust gain, man. How did he get his great riches? Taxing us, you know what I'm saying? All type of ways, man. You know? So all this goes to oppression, man. Go ahead.
Hey, cruelly. We already talked about extortion and oppression. And then the last one is deceitfully gotten.
Right, see, there you go, man. That's it again in Sirach 10 and 8, man. So that's how they on top. That's why we say the white man in his heaven right now, man. Somebody get that real quick, man. Then I'm gonna hand it back. You had somebody?
Yeah, because you said something. You said Oppression ain't just a man beating you over the back. That's the most primitive, basic form of oppression. This Deuteronomy 24:14. Thou shalt not oppress and hire a servant that is poor and needy. Who's the hired servant? We're the hired servant.
These laws for our people, man. You know? So if you a so-called Negro, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American, and you got somebody working for you, man, this the law for you. You don't supposed to be oppressing them, man, your own people. You don't supposed to be treating them wrong. If they're a servant working under you, you get them what they deserve, man. You treat them right. You don't supposed to learn the ways of the wicked, man. Learn the ways of the so-called white man, man. You know, go ahead.
Well, in 1983, Ronald Reagan declared the Bible the law of the land, like the land of the Bible. Whether he be of thy brethren or of thy strangers that are in the land within thy gates, because you're Israelites scattered. At this day thou shalt give him his hire.
There you go.
I'm going to read it again. At his day thou shalt give him his hire.
So when I work for you, Esau, you supposed to pay me on that day, man.
Tax free.
I don't supposed to have to work, wait 2 weeks or a month. If you work for say you're a teacher, you gotta wait for a fucking month to get your money, man.
Neither shall the sun go down upon it.
Meaning when it's time for me to get off from work, you supposed to have that check cut.
And the scripture speaks on usury in the law. Usury is taxing, which is extortion.
Right.
So not only, but we're gonna work for your dumb ass Esau, you gotta pay us that day sundown before the sun go down. Like you said, tax free, man. All right.
Usury is oppression too, man.
Yeah.
Which that was one of them definitions I believe you skipped, but I remember looking it up. Don't worry about it though. But usury is one of those definitions of oppression, man. Like the brother was saying, this whole system, and usury is interest. That's what the word usury means, man. To gain interest on something you give somebody, and that's what this whole system is built off, interest, which let you know everybody under this American system is oppressed, man.
Right? Can I make a point? Because really, by right, who's supposed to be getting taxed is your companies. A servant don't supposed to be getting taxed because he's getting paid for his labor, man. Yeah.
Well, you know what the irony in this is? It's a bank down the street, and every day it has a different Bible scripture on it, like posted on the sign of the bank. Like you drive past the bank and it quotes a Bible scripture.
There you go.
A bank.
How ironic.
Hey, there you go again.
How ironic.
What does the wicked have to do with my statutes? Seeing thy haters' instructions, then cast that word behind me. Like you were saying, they got scriptures up, but then they whole actions is casting the word behind them, man.
Esau's about their facade being projected as Christians.
That's
that's it. That's the main
you got
point.
that in Sirach.
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries.
Hold up, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, one of them definitions of oppression.
Yeah.
So because of oppression, we can put oppression right there. Go ahead.
You say because of unrighteous oppression, and then what it say, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Riches got deceitfully. So because of oppression, go ahead.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
So the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. So this how you got it. This how you got the kingdom. Esau, I want you to read the next verse after that. Huh? Right, but so the kingdom is translated from one people to another because of oppression, man. See, so for our people you got millions, you can have billions. You still oppressed. You just don't know it because you don't know the definition of oppressed, man. When he taking taxes out your money, you oppressed. No matter if you got billions, man. So you still oppressed Negro, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Americans, man. No matter how many millions you got, man. You just didn't know the definition of oppression, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud?
Right, there you go. Why is earth and ashes proud? Esau, go ahead.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. Who is that? Esau, man. You got, like the brother was saying, you got trees and you still ain't got enough, man. That's covetousness, man. But it say there's no more wicked thing than that, man. That's why you the wicked, Esau. See, the Bible clearly break down who you are, man. Go ahead, bro.
Let's go into the eyes stand out for their fatness. You want everything, man. That's why Esau control all the vacation resorts. He want to control all the oil, diamonds. He in Africa controlling all the resources, man. Everything he see wherever he went to, man, he seen something he wanted, he took it, man. You know?
What wanted the world?
Everything.
And the people in it. You know what I'm saying?
He said, for such as one selleth his own soul to sell.
For such as one selleth his own soul to sell, man. This going to our people, man. You got up under this man, and you wanted to be like him, and you basically sold your soul, man. What's selling your soul? Just giving up all your morals to get what he got, man. You know what I'm saying? Having no morals, man. Do whatever it take to get them get, and you're not gonna get the same riches he got just to get a piece of the pie, man. And then at the end of the day, you still fucking oppressed, man. Cause he still gonna tax your ass. Then he still can come take that anytime he want to, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
You still gonna go to jail. You know they put Mayweather ass in jail. You know, Jay-Z ass been in jail. You know, so yeah, still oppressed, man. You just like me and the brother was going into that Stanford prison experiment, man. You know, all Esau got you is in the privileged cell. You know, that mansion, no car, you just in the privileged cell, man. You know, we in the regular cell, but Esau just got y'all in the privileged cell. You got a little more goodies, you know, you eat a little better than we do, but you still in that cell, man.
You still gotta throw up them signs, nigga. You still gotta go to them dark ass rituals and do that dark shit. Still gotta stand in that pentagram. What do you call it? The pentagram?
Still gotta pay all that money to their charities.
They charities, yo.
It said, because while he lived, he cast away his bowels.
There you go. Because of while he living, he cast away his bowels, man. That's going into our people, man. But going back to the scripture where it say, better is it to be an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud, man. You know, that's you gotta be in it. You gotta basically do like Moses did, man. For some of our people who you up there now and you ain't know no better, hey, you gotta do what Moses did, man. What Moses do, man? When he was like he gave up a somebody get it real quick. Hebrews 10 and 26. Go ahead,
Alright, this basically between like comparison between Jacob and Esau. Job 21, I'm starting verse 23. One died in his full strength, being holy at ease and quiet.
We still out here. I start on.
Right, one died in his full strength, being holy at ease and quiet.
Right, man. So this a man of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. This is basically going to the curses of Jacob and Esau right here. It says, and another died in the bitterness. Verse 24, his breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. And another died in the bitterness of his soul, and never eat it with pleasure.
Go ahead, now you got it.
No, they're just like a comparison between like the high in the society, which is Esau, and the lowly. You know, talking about Jake.
Lazarus and the rich man. That's the same parable over again, man. You know, go ahead.
All right. And it says, verse 25, and another, which is talking about going to Jacob, another died in the bitterness of his soul.
Right, how Jacob died, man, in the bitterness of his soul. You know, they say you came here with shit you ain't leaving with shit that you can't. That's us though, man. We come here poor and we die. We die in the bitterness of our soul, man. You might have a grandfather or some or a father work hard his whole life, man, but at the end of the day, he died basically broke, man. He ain't had nothing, man. You know? So in this the story for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know? As a whole, man. You might got individuals who got stuff, man. We talking about our people as a whole, man, as a nation, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and never eat it with pleasure. That's why you see Jake, when they die, well, when they living and stuff like that, they accomplish a lot of things and got a lot of money, accumulated a lot of money, but once they die, them curses hit and they die broke. You know, this Job 24 and 24. They just talking about Esau. They are exalted for a little while.
See, so he exalted for a little while, man. Why? Because 500 years seem like a long time to us, man. But it's gonna be nothing till when our kingdom is established and we gonna rule forever and ever and ever. That's why I say a little time, man. Because when our kingdom is established, it's no end to it. You know, it's never gonna end, man. Never. Go ahead, bro.
But are gone and brought low. They are taken out of the way as all other and cut off as the tops of the ear of corn.
Right, man. But Esau, you're going to be chased out of the world. You're going to be cut off forever, man. You know? That's it on that out. You got that in Hebrew?
Yeah, I got it. It's Hebrews 11 and start 24. Said by faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter.
Right, because what's faith, man? This word.